Respect.
Welcome. Mad. So, how you doing today?
I'm good. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm not bad, you know. A little bit nervous. What about you? You nervous?
Well, you know, first time with you, so...
This is it. You're going to be fine, man. Trust me, you're going to be fine.
All right, V.
Okay, so you're ready to answer some questions and let the people them know a little bit about your producing and what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. Let's do this.
All right, first question. Gonna get straight in there. Can you tell us what inspired you to be a producer?
Well, man's been around music from early, still from young days. Obviously, he was around like the sound business. They got Rough Touch movement.
Yep, every time.
From there, was around. And from I started doing music, started like about 3 years ago. Started messing around with music. Then my virgin, Bougie, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Bougie.
You don't know. Then man started helping me make beats, and from there, just took off.
Wicked.
Nice.
So, as a producer, what would you say are some of the biggest challenges that you have faced in your producing journey?
It's just learning the ropes, isn't it? That's the thing. Anything, just learn the ropes. That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Once you learn, you find contacts, then just proceed.
And I suppose you learn more as you go along, and everything's like trial and error. Do you know what I mean? So you learn from certain things and
that's how life is.
make connects and definitely.
How do you stay up to date with all the latest celebrity trends? Oh, do you?
Can you step to date with everything? Can you really? That's the thing. Just try your best, innit? What you step to date with, and then you hear about things and you catch up with the rest.
This is it. So, a little tricky one. So, what qualities do you believe that you bring to... Sorry, what qualities do you believe you need to have to become a successful producer?
What qualities do you need? Determination and not giving up. From
Drive, yeah?
You can't fail. Just continue doing it.
Drive.
Yeah.
So something that we should talk about is what a lot of people don't talk about is budgeting. You know, a lot of people forget that you have to be suave with your money. You need to know what you're doing. So how do you budget your finances and stuff like that? How do you keep on top of that? Do you have someone helping you? Did you look about, taking some courses? What advice would you give to people?
Well, the best thing to do, if you're already in the industry, you've got some help, it's always better off that way. If you've got people around you, like for me, I've got people, studios, people that make beats as well, that help me make my beats.
Of course, yeah.
People have got links with artists. So it's all about having links in the industry. So the first thing you really need is some kind of links. And obviously you take your study and everybody does their thing differently, but your main thing is the links.
I think it's also important as well that, artists keep an eye on their finances, because you hear a lot of people in the industry talking about they're getting ripped off by people, and I think that you need to have some financial awareness about what's going on with your money.
Definitely.
You understand? Because there's a lot of vultures out there.
There is, definitely.
So, you got to be wise.
No, for real. And I think like having someone that knows the ropes, just so that them things they like, you know what I mean, you can kind of like sideline them ones there. But okay. So how would you say that you are giving back to the community?
Well, for me, I'm a young producer in the business, so for me, giving back to community is like bringing young artists with me, bringing up and coming artists and trying to bring them forward with me. That's my way of trying to
opportunities, yeah.
community.
How many artists are you working with at the moment? Have you got any that you want to mention?
Well, I've got Ayesix working with.
In the building.
I've got artists over Jamaica working with Jadak.
Yeah, big up man like Jadak every time.
Obviously, I've done with Can I Brinks. Obviously, Bougie again, rest in peace.
Yo, I don't forget boom boom, it's not even working.
Send some boom boom round there, please. Feel them boom boom.
You know?
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay, can you talk about social media? Has that, because you see a lot of artists now, a lot of artists are independent.
Yeah.
They're putting themselves out there and they're getting recognised. How has social media played a part in your work and reaching out to people?
Well, to be honest, the first song I ever made was with a Jamaican artist, YouTuber named Jabass.
Okay.
Right. A couple of years ago. Right. He's the first guy I made a tune that's linked him through YouTube alone.
Okay, see the
Social
connect,
media.
yeah.
Never met him ever.
Did you reach out to him?
I reached out to him. I reached out to him. Well, with RTM Radio was doing their radio stuff. I was helping him with it,
Right.
and then we reached out to him about some stuff. And I kept the contact with him, and then ended up doing a tune with him. But I've never met him, so through social media link up.
Okay.
You just have to link out and try.
Yeah,
you have to try and make links. That's all. Be brave. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But just try.
Who would be your artist that you'd want to work with now? Because you think of anyone that from the UK. Let's talk about our own UK talent.
Yeah, make it easier.
Everywhere else for a minute. Is there anyone from the UK that's popping right now that you'd think, yeah, I'd like to do something with them? I think we could do something great.
To be honest, I respect all UK artists business right now, and
Everyone's on their grind,
any of them that's pushing forward work, I'm working with them, and any young artists up and coming, I'm willing to work with them as well.
But you must have someone in mind. Let's not be political.
No favourites.
It's not about political. I don't got no favourites. I like different kind of genres.
You've got different vibes,
different vibes for different things. So I got a favourite in this style, favourite in that style. Wouldn't really work with so many favourites.
This is
I
it,
just like a lot of artists' music.
It gives everyone the chance,
Do you listen to like different genres of music? Like, alright, so could we hear you one day maybe on a rock track, or is that too far out for you?
You got to be versatile, though, you know.
I'm not on the beats myself, but I've got all kind of beats.
Right,
I haven't got tracks like a rock.
You have to play for the people, alright?
No.
This is it. Okay, so what events or any ventures have you got planned for the future? Anything that we can look forward to see coming up?
We've got a project coming up sometime next month.
Okay, talk the
It's gonna
teams
be a
then,
project,
man.
it's called Startup Wednesday. It's going to be like an event in Wembley. We're going to be keeping it.
What club is that going to be in?
It's going to be in VIP Club.
Okay, VIP Lounge, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, family thing, you know?
You don't know. Yeah, so we're going to start a little thing there. Us, RTM family, rough touch again, you don't know how it goes.
Yep.
So
RTM.
we'll be down there, music we playing, artists can pass through, and we're going to make the thing nice.
And people can get to showcase themselves, and opportunities opening up.
Opportunities open for everybody.
Definitely. Is there anything else you want to say to like the people them? Because that kind of like wraps up what we did. Like, want to ask you still, is there anything else that you want to share with the people them?
No, I think Ayesix is going to drop a little bit new about his music and stuff, so I don't want to spoil that for people. So
the rough the thing, man. Ayesix is after you.
Right. You understand?
Like trying to slide the pressure onto him.
Yeah, and it's his time. You can deal with that.
You know, getting hot in there, man.
Yeah.
Play some Nelly.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
I'll ask you a question. How have your friends been? Like, have your friends been supportive? Because you know, sometimes when you're journey up, you can get a lot of haters along the way. So what have you learned? What have you learned on this journey that you can share with people?
Well, it's a mixed bag. Some support, some kind of support. But whatever support you get, it's up to you to do your thing. You cannot be angry about what someone else is doing. Just do your thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Big up.
Alright,
next up, guys, we have something special for our listeners. My co-host and I had an interview with Jabass, an inspiring artist from Jamaica. We were supposed to be playing his recording, but unfortunately we don't have it ready for today. So we're going to jump straight on to our next artist in the studio. Next we're going to be playing a song from an artist called Ayesix, and it's called West Side. He's in the studio here today, and we're going to be interviewing after we hear it. So listen in, leave some comments on the chat. Let us know what you're thinking, how you're feeling about the tune. Alright, let's
go. 3UpBeats. Aye6. What you know about this? West Side. Born in the West, blessed in the West. So much drama, need a vest in the West. On a whole Z, now I'm on a mess. Stressed out, just about escape from the feds. One bled, one left with two in his head. That's just the life when you living in the West. Pretty caress, you do forget press. Someone bring out the best brush in the West. Cruising, top down, back still moving. Baddest, my life is like a movie. Smoking on the best, it's better to say less. Digital currency, it's time to invest. First you get the money, then you get the power. Then you can have one in and out every hour. Fresh jam out, get them wet like shower. Drip like rain, all my drip is insane. West side is the best side. East side is my next side. South side is where we ride. North side, you'll be getting high. West side is the best side. East side is my next side. South side is where we ride. North side, you'll be getting high. She had a couple rounds, wanna run a train. Did the right thing when she called up pain. Get the champagne, got no time to wait. Pop bottles, got models in lingerie. Now she wanna take me on the holiday. I'm free, let's flee, hit the West Indies. Jet skis, cool breeze. Northwest is the best, yes, no stress. Still juggling these roles, you have. Who next? name's House.
We're gonna pull up again, ladies and gentlemen.
3UpBeats. Ayesix.
Pull up.
What you know about this?
Just for you, Dodger, pull up.
Born in the West, blessed in the West. So much drama, need a vest in the West. On a whole head, now I'm on a mess. Stressed out, just about escape from the feds. One leg, one left with two in his head. That's just the life when you living in the West. Pretty caress, did you forget press? Someone bring out the best breast in the West. Cruising, top down, back still moving. Baddest, my life is like a movie. Smoking on the best, it's better to say less. Digital currency, it's time to invest. First you get the money, then you get the power. Then you can have one in and out every hour. Fresh jam out, get them wet like shower. Drip like rain, on my drip is insane. West side is the best side. East side is my next side. South side is where we ride. No side, yo, we getting high. West side is the best side. East side is my next side. South side is where we ride. No side, yo, we getting high. She had a couple rounds, wanna run a train. Did the right thing when she called up Dane. Get the champagne, got no time to wait. Pop bottles, got models in lingerie. Now she wanna take me on the holiday. I'm free, let's flee, hit the West Indies. Jet skis, cool breeze. Northwest is the best, yes, no stress. Still juggling these hoes. You have who next? New flex, get the Durex. I like them ones, they're big buck Q-tears. But I still watch my back cause they're ruthless. Set you up for a brick or two, damn hoochie. Living out my life in this west side move. West side is the best side. East side is my next side. South side is where we ride. North side, yo, we getting high. West side is the best side. East side is my next side. South side is where we ride. North side, yo, we getting high. Big team, big dream, I got a big scheme. Now look at me, all up on the big screen. Big bright lights, lady, let me lay the pipe. From the back room, you can hear the lady scream. I've been doing this since I was 18. Now she blowing on my horn like I'm 18. Damn, Jesus Christ, this is amazing. When you look like we, they start hating. Money comes in, then it comes and goes. Now baby girl, come and take it nice and slow. Just like the dog, you wanna play with a bone. Come this way, I'm finna take you home. Give you big price, welcome to the big West. Every prince needs a princess, oh yes, let's go. West side is the best side. East side is my next side. South side is where we ride. North side, yo, we getting high. West side is the best side. East side is my next side. South side is where we ride. North side, yo, we getting high.
Boom, boom, boom.
Say what?
Big up Ayesix in the studio. Thank you for that. We really like that.
Thank you.
One problem though. I'm from South London. All I hear is West Side. What
Girl,
up to
we're from
South
the West.
London?
No, you gotta
Y'all
listen to the chorus.
I heard one
South
little
side
bit
is
about
where we
South.
ride.
What you say
North
about
side,
South?
yo, we getting every side.
You
West,
yeah, you picked up
north.
every
What you
side.
say about South? Because I'm representing
South side
South.
is where we ride.
Aye, see what I'm talking about? That's where we
Yes,
ride.
you get me? Yes.
All
every
right,
side.
so have to big up Aye6 for that tune there called
Yes.
West Side.
West side.
Yeah, West Side. That's a big
That's
tune
the
still. We even got a pull up, so the people them's liking it. That's good.
Big
That's
up,
good.
big up, big up.
So we are gonna start off now with asking Aye6 some questions.
Alright, we're gonna get straight into it, Ayesix.
Yes.
First question. What age did you get into music? How old was you when you first developed your
I
love
probably
for
was
music?
about 6, 7, around them times. I was really young because I remember when my dad used to have house parties and I used to come downstairs or sit on the stairs and used to be just blazing bare tunes. And then I would see them hold a mic. And I probably maybe was about 8 maybe. And I was like, I like this. I really like this, you know what I mean? So that's when I kind of started really feeling it, you know what I mean? So I was really young. I was probably about 8 years old, yeah.
Okay, so when did you actually start singing yourself? Like, when did you actually think, all right, when did you actually pick up the mic and think, yeah, I can do this?
About 12, 13.
12, 13. So
Yeah,
you've
so
been...
when I wrote a poem, because I used to write poetry.
I noticed a lot of artists get into
Yeah,
music
I used
that
to write
way.
poetry. It was like, you look at the world thinking you're clever, thinking we gonna live forever.
Okay.
See, there's always somebody that sees, but you just can't see. There's no escaping, there's no hiding. You know what I mean? It was like something kind of around them words there, you get me? So that's why I was always writing poetry. I was always like writing 2-3 poems a day. And then that's when I kind of changed it into
into
like
music.
lyrics.
I
Yeah.
think that's kind of similar to that Jay-Z. I know that he used to write poetry, but something
Yeah.
that I read about him was that he used to go in a dictionary and find words
Yeah.
that he didn't know
That's right.
and implement them in his
Yeah.
music.
Yeah. He
So-
did. He done a lot of that.
Yeah, so it involves, you know, people say, oh, it's negative or whatever, but kids are learning. They're learning
Yeah.
new big words.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah. Especially from the rappers, some people like you ain't heard the word until they say it. Do you get what I mean? And then you're like, what does that mean? Then you go and look it up.
Yeah.
So you know it's something else now. You know what I mean? So that's the way forward, I think.
Love that.
You know what I mean?
So how would you describe the music that you typically make? Like, where do you get your inspiration from?
Do you know what? I love reggae music.
Starts
I'm
at
gonna be
home, yeah,
honest
from
to you.
young.
Yeah. Like I said, from when I was young, they was playing, my dad was having house parties and all of that. So it was reggae music that really kind of,
Started the trend,
yeah.
yeah?
And I don't think much has changed. I still love reggae.
No, of
Any
course.
artists in particular that you used to enjoy listening to?
Any?
Artists that you used to enjoy, reggae artists?
Yeah, I love all of them. Well, I used to listen to a lot of Sunsplash. You know them?
Yeah.
All of that. Tiger, Papa San,
Old school.
all of them, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my dad used to buy all them tapes, and I used to watch all of them with him. So
You
yeah,
had it
all
in
of
from
them.
young.
Yes, yeah, it was really young. I didn't know what I was doing, but it felt good. It felt right. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, what is your creative process like? How do you get in the mood? Do you need to hear the beat first? Or do you just come with the lyrics? Like, what's your process?
I mean, I can write without the beat, but I prefer to hear an instrumental.
Get
So
a
I can
vibe
get
more
the
in it.
vibe, yeah. I can get it bouncing, you know what I mean? And we just go in there and just write, have a little liquor or smoke a little
It
something.
always helps.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, just get it right, you know what I mean? Get yourself right and then just go in there and, yeah, have a good time.
Cool. If you could collaborate with anyone from the UK, who would it be?
Kind of. Definitely.
I like that,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, so we keep it in-house, you know what I'm saying? Straight. Yeah, there's a few other artists out there that I enjoy listening to, you know.
That's me.
Wretch, Kano, Gets, Gigs, you know, the dream team.
Yeah,
The man,
yeah.
the real, you know what I mean? I like them guys, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Okay, so have you collaborated with anybody? No. Who have you collaborated with? Any kind of like known artists or?
Do you know what? I
anybody?
did a song with Stefflon, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, before she blew. This was about a
Okay.
year before she blew. We was in a studio in Acton. Yeah. She came down there. My cousin came, R.I.P. Stephen Gemini.
R.I.P.
Passed away. That was my cousin. He introduced me to her. And we went in there and we did a little something. It was just a little rough thing. But that's when she was coming up and that. Yeah, so she's probably the only known artist that I've collaborated with.
Can I ask what happened to that song? Like, what did you
It's
guys
still
do with
there.
that?
It's
Okay,
still there.
so you never like
It's
put it
still
out?
there. I
or-
never put it out. I think
Right.
now we probably have to get permission to put it out.
Of course, yeah,
Because
you don't know
obviously,
copyright and
yeah,
business and all
all of
this.
that. I'm not trying to get, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's,
Did you keep in contact with Steph? Like,
well, you
we
know,
just done the track and then that was it?
yeah, I mean, after she got famous, he was trying to get in contact with her, but she was
Okay.
kind of like, do you know, like, you got management
She's up
team
there now,
around
so-
you and they say to you,
Yeah.
you know, you can't do certain things.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
yeah.
contact certain
You have to watch
people.
your image and
yeah. So I don't think she was doing it on purpose, but when you got people around you in your team, you got to do what you got to do.
No,
innit?
of course.
Do you understand what I'm saying? It's the industry for you, innit?
So do you have any up and coming shows at the moment? You got anything in the pipeline?
Well, I'm working with 3UpBeats at the moment.
We got 3UpBeats.
Yeah, we're gonna do something big in the pipelines. We've got something coming in the pipelines.
Can you share anything or are you going to keep it
Well,
close to your chest
you know,
for now?
Yeah, we're keeping it close to home for now.
Alright, fair enough.
Definitely.
Secret.
But you'll hear
yeah?
about it. Definitely, you'll be the first.
Okay, nice one. You have to.
You'll be the first.
Show some love to the girls.
What would you be doing now if you weren't doing music? Like,
That's a good question. Oh. Well, do you know what? I used to sell clothes,
Okay.
so I probably would be still selling clothes.
what kind of clothes? Did you
Like,
design them or did you...
Yeah, designer clothes and stuff like that. That's what I used to sell. Because I used to work in designer shops. So
Okay.
I had a hookup and get me clothes and that. That's on the low, yeah?
You still got that hookup? That's what we want to know.
What designers though? What designers is the hookup for? What designers was the hookup for? Any
With-
Louis?
Huh?
Any Louis?
I've still got a few left, but
Okay,
you know,
okay.
we
We'll
could
talk
talk
after the show, man. Secret minds think alike. Yeah,
Yeah.
Send on the link. No, I'm joking. Okay. So, what would be your like greatest strength as an artist that you bring?
I think I can work with people, anybody. I think I get along with people easy.
Yeah, you seem like an easygoing person still.
I go in the studio, I can meet people on road, I can just get along with people. That's how I think my strength is. Like I can walk into a room and if a man say, yeah, write a tune with so-and-so, yeah, we could do that. I'm not afraid to collaborate with people and do things with people.
Of course, it's always good to be open.
Go out the box, I hate being boxed in. That's
Right,
one
okay.
thing, I don't like that. Don't put me in a box.
We got a question on the screen here from DJ Dodge. Sorry. He wants to know, who was your biggest inspiration growing up?
My mum and my dad.
Yeah, I like that.
My mum and my dad.
Definitely. It starts at home, are they?
Yeah,
Do
definitely.
they support your music?
They support me so much. It's unbelievable, especially my mum. My dad does, but my mum, mothers. You know,
Yeah,
they're
of
like,
course. Yeah, yeah.
They will push you to the maximum. They will always get onto you like, what are you doing? Do something. You know you got the talent. This.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Even when you feel like you're deflated, they always bring you back
Pushing
up.
you, of course,
Do
yeah.
you understand? And I love that
Empowering
about them parents. So yeah.
So was your mum into
My
music?
dad.
I know you said your dad used to play music and you
Yeah,
grew up
my mum
listening to
was
that.
as
Your mum
well.
as well?
Yeah,
So you
my
came
mum
from a
was.
musical household, you
My
say that
mum was.
musical
Yeah,
background type
yeah.
of thing?
My cousin is Paul Dawkins.
Okay.
You know, natural woman.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Go on.
the music's in the family,
In the genes.
in the genes.
Okay, so we
in
look
the
forward to seeing
genes.
some good things coming from you then.
Yeah.
under
So what about
pressure
your
now.
siblings?
Most
Or do you come
definitely.
from like your siblings talented? Do they sing?
Yeah,
Write, anything like that?
Yeah. My people, my brother's a DJ. Well, we both used to DJ, but he's more on the, what would I say? He's doing things with my other brothers now. So they're like, I know it sounds a bit mad, but they're trying to do fashion business.
Okay.
They're in the fashion world
Okay,
at the
nice.
moment, so they're trying to build that from the ground up. Yeah.
Do they give you advice like about music? Give you
Yeah,
any tips?
they're always cussing me.
Yeah.
Do this, do that, do this, do that. But you can only do so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do as much as I can, and I don't want it to be forced. I want it to be real
Yeah.
and genuine. Do you understand? So that's why it might have taken me this long. 3UpBeats has been in my corner ever since. You know what I mean? And since we've linked up again, you know what I mean? It's been great. Good things have been happening. You know?
Okay,
So,
cool.
yeah.
So we've got a comment from one of the people in the comments, and they're asking you, how about artist-wise? I think it was the same person that asked about your biggest inspiration growing up.
Yeah.
So he's asking, how about artist-wise?
Artist-wise, who do I listen to now? Who inspired me?
Who
Yeah.
you sing?
I like real music. I like real, like deep soul music. Like so, I like a lot of soul. Like like Bobby Cladwell.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
Do you know those guys?
Yeah.
I like a lot of Sade.
Okay.
I like to
Kinda
listen
deep,
to those.
deep.
When I'm on a one-away, that's what I listen to.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
won't believe, but I do.
Do you know, I never got into Sade. I think I'm
Really?
the only person. I just
Yeah.
didn't. I just don't. Yeah.
No,
That's one or two, but
she's
like,
got some
she's deep though
joints.
still.
Trust me. If you listen to
Very
her one day,
talented
try and take a few moments out to listen to her.
I have listened
She's
to
great.
her. I mean,
She's
don't get me
great.
wrong. No, I have listened to her, but I don't know.
Your
I
Love
just.
is King and
That's
Smooth
some deep tunes
Operator
though.
and
Yeah.
all of them
It was
big
all
tunes
right,
there.
but yeah,
Yeah, them
I
kind
hate
of
Bobby
music there.
Cadwell, I get.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that love Sade, so.
Yeah.
No,
All credits
definitely.
to
She's very
Sade.
She's
talented.
great. She's
Yeah,
very
she is.
great, so.
She is.
And what I like about Sade as well, she does an album and then she disappears.
Yeah,
And then you don't hear
she's
from
not,
her again.
and that's
so
the
she does
type of
that
artist I
album.
like.
Yeah,
You're
me
not
too.
begging for fame.
Yeah.
You're there, but you're doing your thing. You know what I mean? But you're
In
not
between, you get me? For
fame
real.
hungry, because you can still make money and don't be in the limelight.
Yeah,
You see
definitely.
what I'm saying? And that's kind of I like that.
Okay. Have you ever had to deal with like you've got a show and the audience haven't really been on side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
How does that make you feel?
I don't say they didn't boo, but
Yeah.
it was just like just standing there looking at you. Makes you feel uncomfortable.
No, of course,
Yeah.
of course.
But you just think, you know what, I'm here to do what I'm here to do.
Yeah,
I've been booked for this show, so do the show.
Yeah.
Regardless if there's 2, 3, 4, or 5 people.
Of course,
in there.
yeah.
You understand? You put in the work, you give the energy, and
Same
you
way.
just get on with it. You get it? I think that's a part of the process anyway.
Definitely. I
That's
think
a part
a
of the
lot of
process.
artists get booed.
If you don't get booed, then you're not doing something right. Do you understand?
Is it the
Because
opposite?
it's part of the process.
Yeah.
Everybody goes through it. Do you understand? So It's not a bad thing. And there's no failures. It's just, you know, next steps.
Alright, I hear that.
So as an artist, would you say that you like to work on your own, or like you prefer to collaborate?
I can work on my own, and I love working with people.
So you can work both ways.
I love working with people because sometimes people bring better out in you.
Of course, yeah, definitely. Someone could have
Someone
different
could
ideas.
say something and you'd be like, yo, I love that. Do you understand?
Yeah, so both ways for you, really, you don't really mind.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay, what difficulties have you faced in the music industry? What challenges have you faced, or from your perspective?
I think people need to work together more. I think
Uplift,
this
definitely.
clicking up thing, from this side or from that.
Yeah.
You need to cut that out and just make music.
Because you love music,
Make
it's all about the music.
Do you see what I'm saying? It's not about where you're from. It's about, come on, let's bring something to the table. Let's make some good music.
Yeah.
And that's what I love. Do you know what I mean? Making good music and making people feel good about it. Do you understand? So that's my thing. That's what I think.
Before we go on to the next question, we've got a question from the comments, and it's from DJ Dodge, and he's asking, what advice would you give to any like young and up-and-coming artists?
Please don't stop.
Eh?
Because I could have stopped, and I feel like I wanted to stop.
Yeah.
So many times.
Persevere.
Keep going. It doesn't
Get knocked
matter
down,
if
get
no
back
one's
up.
listening. You're listening.
Yeah.
The universe is listening.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
To manifest, man, you get me?
Simple. Manifest it. You think no one's listening, but the universe is listening. So when you think that you're going to quit, don't quit. Don't have them thoughts in your head. Always think positive. Push yourself and do whatever you can to get your music out there. Even if it's family members, friends, just pass it on. Let them listen to it. Don't be shy about it as
Get
well.
it out there.
Because I kind of suffered from that. I was kind of shy. I was like, nah. You know, it's not that I know I'm not confident or I ain't got it. It's just, you get that, sometimes it happens, innit? So I think you should just, tell people that you can do it, you can make it.
You might get knocked back, but keep on going type of thing, you know what I mean?
That's in anything. It's not just music, it's in work, it's in, anywhere you go, you're going to get a knockback. You understand? But you just got to keep going.
That's like me. I have this motto, I don't know the word no.
Yeah.
So if you always
she's
tell
like
me
that.
I always find a solution. And another thing as well, when someone tells me their problem, I'm like, don't tell me your problem, tell me your solution.
Solution.
There's always a solution.
Yeah,
What
there
about
is
the mindset?
always a
There is.
solution.
You just got to figure out what it is and how to get there.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
understand? But it is there. It is there, definitely. I
Okay,
believe
so
that.
what month are we in? June. So there's 6 more months for the year. What do you see for the next 6 months happening for you? Or, what would you like to see happening for
Just
you?
more progress, more shows, more connections, more connects. Like we're here today. This is the next
This is
step,
it, this is
and
it,
this
of
is
course.
beautiful. I respect you lot for letting me
And
come out here.
we love having you here.
And
definitely.
I love it. Choice FM, is it 87.7? What's the dial?
Oh, it's like Choice
FM UK.
yeah.
Choice FM UK, beautiful. I remember I used to listen to Choice FM all the time. Back in the
Jenny,
day.
was it Jenny K?
Jenny K. Jeff Schumann.
Yeah.
Jeff Schumann.
Man.
I even called in one time and I was spitting bars. I'm not even playing. I had the radio on. There was like, that toilet thing. You lot used to do that toilet thing. If
Yeah.
it was crap, they pressed the thing and
We've
go
got a
down
thing
the
going on
toilet.
still. We're just waiting for some entries.
Yeah,
you know
I used
what I
to
mean?
do all of that. So don't think I wasn't in there. I was doing
That's
it.
hard.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'm serious.
Yeah, Dodge says he said that's some great advice. So,
Yeah,
you seem
thank
like
you.
a positive person still. Positive words is good.
Always.
Before you go, is
Yes.
there anything that you would like to share with the audience? Let them know about you, or what, anything that you want to share.
Follow
about
me on
yourself.
Instagram at A_6 music page. Follow 3UpBeats.
You heard it, people.
You understand what I'm saying? Follow Can I on Instagram. Can I Brinks? Yeah. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
All over.
Yeah, just stay plugged into us because we're bringing good vibes, we're bringing good energy, and we're bringing that positive energy that people need to lift you up. Yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah, thank you.
Thank you for coming on the show. It's been good speaking to you
And
and
you
hearing
too.
your track, West Side. It should have been called South Side, but
Oh,
never
Nah,
mind.
nah,
Never
we
mind.
can make a
never
remix.
mind. You want the
Thank you,
remix?
thank you.
Brixton, Mikesville, big up yourself.
yeah. Thank you.
Just gonna play West Side one more time for the people out there.
You know about this. West Side. in the west. So much drama, need a vest in the west. On a whole head, now I'm on a meds. Stressed out, just about escape from the feds. One bled, one left with two in his head. That's just the life when you living in the west. Pretty caress, you do forget press. Someone bring out the best breast in the west. Cruising, top down, back still moving. Baddest, my life is like a movie. Smoking on the best, it's better to say less. Digital currency, it's time to invest. First you get the money, then you get the power. Then you can have one in and out every hour. Fresh jam out, get them wet like shower. Drip like rain, on my drip is insane. West side is the best side. East side is my next side. South side is where we ride. North side, yo, we getting high. West side is the best side. East side is my next side. South side is where we ride.
It's catchy though, it's catchy, it's catchy.
South side is the best side.
Don't you know
But she called up there. Got time to wait. Bottles got models in lingerie. Now she wanna take me on the holiday. I'm free, let's flee. Hit the West Indies, jet skis, cool breeze. Northwest is the best, yes, no stress. Still juggling these hoes. New hef, who next? New flex, get the Durex. I like them ones, them big buck Q-tears. But I still watch my back, cause they're ruthless. Set you up for a brick or two. Damn hoochie.
Right, people. So next, we're going to introduce a cast member from an up-and-coming film called The Change, who goes by the name Can I Brinks. Okay. So welcome, Can I Brinks. How you doing today?
Blessings, nothing but blessings, man.
So I just want to say thank you for coming down today and allowing me and my co-host to interview you and letting the people like find out a little bit more about you and tell them about the film that's up and coming.
Definitely. Thanks for having me as well.
Say again.
Thanks to 3UpBeats, you know, share.
Big up 3UpBeats every time.
It possible.
Yep, Ayesix and Can I Brinks.
Nothing but blessings, ChoiceFM.
So do you mind if we start off first with asking you some questions and stuff? You to let the people them know a bit about you?
Yes, man, definitely.
Okay, let's go through.
Okay, all right. Okay, so what age did you get into acting and music?
Well, first and foremost, you know, it was music.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That was my first love, you know, music. I was in music from a tender age, like very young. I think it was Sweetie Irie
Okay.
that first gave me a mic and put me up in the air and obviously made me DJ and thing, and the whole place when, you know, I was in a frenzy and thing.
Okay.
So that's the first, when I was young, like very young.
Can you remember how old, roughly?
Yeah, I think I was about 12.
Okay.
It's
Good.
young still,
11,
early.
11, 12. Yeah, man. So that's when I first started off. But I was doing my own little rhymes from about 9 years old. So I used to have people in my family that do music. So obviously I'm doing my little lyrics them and whatsoever, freestyle, you know.
So about acting, what age did you get into acting? Or how
Yeah.
did that come about?
Acting was, you know, later down. When, you know, I think the movie Boys in the Hood,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How can you forget that?
I think that's where yeah, you know, like I
Was
think.
his name Trey? No, what was the one that got shot?
When I see it,
Ricky,
back to
yeah,
I
Ricky
can't
got
remember.
shot.
Trey, we're
Yeah.
making up names, you know.
Yeah, Ricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a classic. I think, you know, like something just developed in me from then. And I just said, you know what, one day I want to make a movie. But obviously it didn't happen till years
take time,
after.
innit?
But that's where it started from, when I started to say I would love to do acting and things like that. But I didn't really know, you know what I mean, if I was talented in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I just had a dream, you know what I mean? I had a passion. Yeah, definitely.
So what age would you then say that you was like musically talented? What age would you say that you knew, say, yeah, I've got something here, like I'm a good performer, I can make a crowd get mad?
By the time I reached about 18, 19, I was doing a lot of stage shows within the area.
Okay.
So, you know, like with Sweetie Irie, Rudy King.
Yeah.
Rest
Raw
in peace.
shows.
He was the first one to kind of inspire me as an artist.
Right.
So we started to do little, you know, tourings with Java, High Power. I don't know if you know them.
I've heard the name still, yeah.
Yeah. So we was doing little touring, going Coventry, Leeds, you know what I mean, different areas. And they used to give me a little set. So from that, I decided to build my confidence, and I realized that, you know what, I've really got something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So if you could collaborate with anyone, who would you like to collaborate with, like music-wise?
Well, like Ayesix said, we're keeping it kind of in-house at the moment. You know what I mean?
Oh, come on, boys.
So,
Spill the
yeah, well,
beans.
so we're keeping it. But we're keeping it in-house at the moment. But I have collaborated with like Nafe Smalls.
Okay, yep. Big up
we-
Nafe Smalls.
Yeah, we've got a single what just came out like last month. It's
Okay.
called The Change.
Okay, cool. To do
And
with the film?
Yeah, it's a soundtrack for the
Right.
movie. So yeah, I'm starting to kind of like reach
Play around
out
with
to
that.
some people. People's reaching out to me. So in the near future, I will be
Some kind of
collaborating with
drop.
more people. You know what I mean? But right now, it's 3UpBeats and Blood Brothers label. Right now, at the moment, that's
You're
where I'm
working
sticking with it. Yeah.
So, if you wasn't doing music or you wasn't like doing this acting thing, what else do you think you'd be doing? What do you think like?
Yeah, well, before I started to get into the acting, like obviously I was doing the music, but a lot of things happened, you know,
Yeah.
like personally, and I kind of like took a break from that and thing. But I went into opening up shops. So I had a
Okay.
food restaurant in Luton,
Mm.
and I had a fish shop. You know what I mean? I had a first, you know what I mean, Caribbean kind of fish shop in
So you
Luton
can
as well.
cook.
Yeah, no, but it was fresh fish.
Ladies, you can
Okay.
It
cook.
was fresh fish, but yeah, I'm a
Look
chef.
good and can cook.
I'm a chef still.
Wow.
I'm a chef. You get me?
We have to have a cook-off because I'm a big
You
chef
know.
in it.
And I'll taste the food.
Yeah.
I'll be the judge. Yeah.
Yeah, but definitely.
I'll do the
thing.
salad.
Yeah, man.
So, with the film, The Change, can you tell us a little bit about the movie, what it's about? You know, let the people know. So, if,
Okay, when I first started the movie, I was gonna kind of like make it be 100% reality, but then I said, you know what? Maybe I can save that for later. So I made it like a mixture of, you know, fiction and reality. You know what I'm saying? So it was inspired by my life, you know, our life, you know,
Okay.
in the
Wicked.
community and thing. You know, the areas I grew up in, which is, you know, Stonebridge Church Road, Kensal Rise,
Yep.
Kensal Green, Northwest 10 basically. that
Yeah.
was the-
Yeah.
So I just kind of based it around that and kind of just built up on a story, but tried to kind of make it a twist where it's just not bang, bang, you know, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's
More of a
kind of
storyline that we can relate to.
yeah,
the
some
people
form
can
of
relate to.
message, you know what I mean, what we can leave with the people and inspire young children that's growing up, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
they need more inspiration, you know what I mean, to do good in life. So that's how the change came up really, and that's the real reason.
can I ask you
Behind
how
it.
you financed the movie? How did you go about financing
Oh, that was a difficult one because to
Yeah.
be honest,
Imagine.
when we first started, obviously we didn't have no one
Yeah.
in mind who to contact or whatsoever. So we kind of had to do it off our own back.
Right.
Yeah, so it wasn't the biggest budget, you know what I mean? But then along the way, started to get one or two financial help. Obviously, things started getting better for me as well financially. So I was able to complete it, even though it was a long process because it was supposed to come out a long time ago. But like I said, personal issues, well, I won't go into,
Yeah,
kind
of
of
course,
kind
of
of
course.
stopped us, you know what I mean? So yeah, but we're here now, we've landed, and we're ready to launch, you know what I mean?
Listen, Avatar took 10 years to make, so don't worry about it.
I was gonna say
didn't
things
know
seem to,
that.
behind the
Yeah,
scenes. They
it
do
took
seem to
10
take
years,
long.
the
Yeah.
first
Yeah,
movie
and that's
took
a
10
classic.
years. That is a classic. It done amazing at the box office.
After
Yes.
10 years, it should do, man.
Yeah.
You got enough time to tweak it. You get me?
Yeah, man.
So, okay, so if people want to see the change, how are they going to go and see the change? When does it come out? Tell us some information.
There's
Okay.
a streaming.
Okay, yeah, I've just confirmed the premiere, and that's going to be in August the 5th.
Yes,
Yeah,
man.
August the 5th. You understand what I'm saying?
So,
August the 5th, yeah?
We got our invite.
Yeah, man.
100%.
Oh, yeah, that's sorted. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely leave it now.
Yeah. 3UpBeats, remember, yeah? You have to
Don't
make
worry,
sure.
we'll mind you.
No, of course, of course.
Yeah, definitely. So right after that, the film's going to drop, like, instantly. After that, it's going to be on all digital platforms. I'm not going to
Disclose
expose
it. Yeah, of course. At
where
the time,
as-
more closer
yeah,
to the
as
time
yet,
you can,
but
you
yeah.
know?
But yeah, definitely, it's out.
I might have a little
August.
link for you as well, you know, because I myself have just done a documentary. And
Serious?
so I've got a good link with a director that's
yeah, you see? Good to
worked
network, you know?
on big budget movies.
But this is what we need to hear, man.
This
You
is
know what I
it,
mean?
you see?
Avengers,
God is
Wonder
good.
Woman, not Black Panther. He's worked on Paddington, Matrix movie, and stuff like that. So I'll introduce you.
Yes, man, give the link. You see it there?
100%.
That's
That's
what
what
we're
we need. That's definitely what we need.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah,
still.
that's
And if you
definitely-
mention Shols And Vee show, you'll get a little discount.
All right. Yeah, that's what we need. Well, you lot can go on the credits. Don't worry. You know what
Okay,
I
I
mean?
love that.
No,
I want to be on the credits.
But yeah, you know. But definitely, man. Yeah.
So, okay, so you said August the 5th?
The 5th, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So you have to look out for that. But obviously, more closer to the time, you'll give more information, like where they can go and actually view it or download it. You get me?
100%.
All the kind of social,
Yeah,
the
100%.
media platforms.
We have a lot of like films out there like that show like a lot of gang culture and things like that. How does your film differ from what's out there already? Because we've got like the Top Boys, and you know how well that done. There's other ones.
Adulthood. It actually reminds me a bit of that. I thought the trailer was really good.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see the rest, yeah.
Thank you.
I was impressed as well, and I showed a couple of people that
Yeah,
I know.
wicked
and it
reviews.
It looks really good. So I'm personally am looking forward to seeing it, and you know, I think it's going to be really good.
Yeah, I'm hoping everyone appreciates, you know, what we put together.
Yeah, so far what you've got is
taking
brilliant.
a long time, so you know, hopefully, yeah, man, it all goes
We've
well.
got some questions in the chat. Okay, what advice would you give to any young and upcoming actors or anyone trying to get into the media industry?
To be honest with you, you know, with the acting, it's very difficult. You know what I mean? Because there's this site called Spotlight, and to get on there, you have to have like your qualifications. You know what I mean? In drama, you know, you got Ashley Waters who's got a school. You know, but it's hard to get in there as well. But you can get in there, but it's kind of hard. You have to go through auditioning.
Acting school?
Yeah, acting school. So what it is now is kind of hard. So to be honest, I got onto Spotlight because of my personal trailer.
Right, you see
And some
that?
other
They saw the,
clips
the
what I
receipts
done
and
and
all.
sent to them because they turned me down first.
Okay,
But
so you showed them the evidence.
I was
You showed
persistent. So he said, all right then, because you're so persistent, send in your work. When I send it in, they said, congratulations, a few days after. So I'm on Spotlight.
Oh, well
you know
done.
what I mean? And
You see, when
everything.
you persevere, you get the
Yeah.
results, man. You must
But
keep
if-
on pushing.
Definitely, but if I didn't take that route, it would have
Yeah.
took me years to reach on Spotlight.
Well done for that, man.
Yeah, and to be honest, I've only done like, I've been doing acting work. Like I've got, I got something what I did on BBC, BBC Three.
Okay.
So it's on BBC Three iPlayer at the moment. It's called Drug Bust in Dubai. But I was doing like silent acting, like representing what a person had been through in
Right.
Dubai.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one. And I've
I'm
got a
gonna go
few
check
more
it
what
out.
I've done, what soon be released. But to tell the truth, if I went on Spotlight, I don't know if I would have been
Get
able
them
to get that.
opportunities.
So you're going to have to stay persistent. You're going to have to keep on sending in those emails to the casting companies. And, you know what I mean? It's not easy. But you can definitely make it if you're persistent. That's what I would say. So stay persistent, believe in your dream, and just don't stop as well. You know what I mean? Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Yeah, I mean,
I just want to give a shout out to Dodge because he's put up all of you lot socials in the comments so that people can go and follow you lot. So love for that, Dodge.
God bless you, Dodge.
Yeah. Big
God
up
bless you, man.
3UpBeats, Can I Brinks, and Ayesix. You
Yeah,
get me?
man.
I love that.
God bless.
So guys, check the comments again. If you haven't taken down the socials, go in the comments in it all day. You can write them down and go and show some love and
Yeah, and
support.
Dodge, if you could just get to them, and you could probably get a ticket, you know what I mean? For the
Dodge,
premiere.
definitely. If you
Yeah,
want one, you have to tell us
blessings.
in the comments. You get me?
Yeah.
Alright, so actors wise, is there anyone from the UK? Let's talk about the UK. We always talk about other countries. The UK, which actor from the UK you'd like to work with? Is there anyone that stands out?
You know, the person I'm going to mention, he doesn't have enough recognition, and that's Bashi. Yeah, Bashi.
Okay, I know the name.
Yeah,
The name
Bashi.
never-
Yeah, Bashi just done a project. Well, a while ago, not too long. He done a project and it's called Them. It's on Amazon Prime, and I'm telling you, man, great actor. You know, great
Go
actor.
check it out. What's it called?
Them.
Them, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Amazon Prime. Sorry, I want to go and have a look.
Yeah, I really respect
good
him
viewing?
highly. Yeah, it done well. It done well.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I wish that was on Netflix. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
But he's
yeah.
doing well anyway. But to me, yeah, he's a classic.
Okay,
Like, he's
that's
great. He's a
fine.
great actor. But you know, I respect all of the actors. Ashley, you know, Kano
Try
done
bring him
well in Top Boy the other day.
No, of course, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah.
Okay, so what difficulties have you faced being an artist? Any like situations that you found really difficult? Any like difficult audiences? Any kind of troubles that come with you being an artist?
A lot of troubles, and to be honest with you, my most successful project is with like in-house, you know,
Okay.
and like working with people I know, and even producing things myself independently, because obviously that's when you give it the real push, and that's the era now, you know what I mean, where people doing things themselves, being more independent, realizing you don't need a big label, you know, you can do it yourself, just have a team together and make things work for you, you know what I mean? because it's a big world out there.
No,
You know what I
definitely.
mean?
You
And
have to believe
Spotify
it.
and everything has changed everything. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
great thing about the internet now, how it's grown,
Mm-hmm.
that people don't even need to be signed and stuff like that. And when you can actually just be independent and get yourself out there.
yeah,
And I'm an advocate for independent artists because, you know, a lot
They need
of
more
the,
coverage, man.
the people that are signed to record labels have these, what's it, the free... When you've got so many people that have got so many hands in it, so by the time it gets to you, you're getting
Yeah.
pennies.
Yeah,
You
for
know,
real. That's
so-
another thing
So
to
it was
think
a
about.
struggle before that. Like basically, it was just in thin air. Like it was a struggle because it's not easy, and people will shelf you basically, innit?
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying. And if they don't believe in you, obviously they're not gonna put in. So yeah, it was difficult. I'm still not there yet, but I'm going places, and I'm thankful. You know what I mean?
So
at
what
the
about your
moment.
family? Are your family supportive?
Very.
Yeah.
But there's only so much your family can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can give you the inspiration, you know what I'm saying? But to be honest, some family might even discourage you as well because not everyone sees your dream, you know what I mean? So you have to want it for yourself, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely have to want it for yourself and push on through. Perseverance, like you said, you know? Yeah.
All right. So in the film, can you tell us about the character and how you prepared for the role? Was it easy?
That's a tricky one because to tell the truth, I didn't even prepare for the role.
When you're natural gifted, you know what I mean? It just comes naturally, you know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
just had the dream and the passion, and then I wrote it with Devon Morgan.
Okay.
So we both wrote the script together. But then, you know, speaking to a few people, they said that they think I should, you know, take the lead role. So I was like kind of nervous, to be honest with you, because I've never, you know what I mean, when I started to do the film, I hadn't acted before in no film.
Right. Okay.
So it's like it was on the spot, and I had to learn while I was doing it. But I'm thankful for Amanda Foster, because she does like stunt work for Halle Berry and all these people.
worked
Like,
alongside you?
she was one of the directors.
Okay. Go on.
So I was fortunate where she, you know, and she looked at me one day and she said, "You've got this, you know, like you've got this. Just believe in yourself." And that's the kind of, like when I just started, I was a bit timid, but I built up my confidence, and in the end, I think I done well. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think I done well, and you know what I mean. I think I played my character well.
No, you did.
You know, as good as I could. You know what I mean, at the time. So,
Do you think you found it easier because you said like some of the film comes from like life experiences that you've had? So do you think it was easier for you to play the character because it's the experiences that you had already, so it'd be easier for you to relate?
Yeah, I would say so, but also there were certain parts of the film, or certain scenes, that I had to be out of my own character. You know what I mean? So I had to tap in to whatever the story was.
If it was like a dark place, did you find that once you stopped acting, was it hard for you to get out of that dark place? Because I've heard a lot of actors that talk about, especially if they have to film a scene that can be quite triggering, you know, they find that once they switch off from filming, they still have to then get themselves out of that place.
To be honest with you, I didn't have that problem.
Okay.
And it's funny you lot are saying this, because when I was doing the change, I already turned my life around. You know, like 380 degrees. You know, so I turned away from the street. I was baptized, like turning it around completely. So to get back into the kind of like, you know, the street life acting, it was challenging in that sense, but it wasn't so much of a problem. Like I would just do what I have to do, and then I'm just back to normal after. It became natural to me. So didn't really have no emotions running in that sense.
How do you keep yourself like motivated on your journey, like doing music and films? Like, how do you keep yourself motivated?
I listen a lot. I watch a lot of movies. I listen to a lot of songs, and obviously I have my me time. You know what I mean? When it comes to writing and that, sometimes I just lock off. You know what I mean? Like no one around me, because I work the best by myself.
Yeah,
Like even the best tracks that I've done, some of them, I recorded them myself. Some of them, you know what I mean? Just me alone in the studio, and I just all the vibes, and sometimes it just came out wonderful. You know what I mean? So yeah.
We got a question here from DJ Dodge. He's asking, would you ever do a musical? Could you see yourself doing a musical?
They make money, you know.
Yeah,
It's
musical.
quite good still.
Yeah.
Business side of it, you get me?
Yeah, I think musical's good still. Like, you know what I mean? What's that? Is it One Day that they're from Birmingham?
Terrible with musicals.
You remember that film? they had a lot of kind of like musical things going on in it. Yeah. But it was still interesting, so it depends. You know what I mean? It depends how you kind of like tell the story. But it's something I would consider.
Can you sing, or do you just like?
Well, they say sing J.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's almost like in between like singing and DJing.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Can you share any like funny moments that happened on set or anything that you can remember?
You know what, to be honest with you, there was too much funny moments, man. Like, there's so much, you know what I mean? I can't even recall, like, there was a lot of funny moments.
That's good. So you had fun basically making it. It wasn't, you had fun, you enjoyed making it.
Yeah, it was
kind of
like,
thing.
it was a pleasure, you know what I mean? It was a pleasure. I kind of like made the actors, them interact as well. Because, you know, when actors come on board, sometimes they might say something, say, no, let me say this, no, please, let me say it in this way. So I wasn't too tense, you know what I mean? I was like, you know what? Let them feel good within themselves. Yeah. So people would say some funny things, you know what I mean? I just laugh and just make it pass, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just make it pass. One of rest in peace, Bougie. He passed away. He's in the film.
My good friend.
But I read the script and everything, so he's read it and everything. And then all of a sudden, when we're filming it now, you know, I said to him, come we gonna link some gal after this because of whatever we done. Mama said, you know, said tonight we're gonna link some broad gal. So you said, you know what, that has to stay, you know.
It was just natural and it flowed.
Yeah. So it was just a lot of funny things, you know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of funny things, you know, through the process.
And I know you talk about people that you're working with here, but aside from the people that you're working here, is there any artists that you would like to work with? Is there anyone that stands out? It doesn't have to be in the same genre. It could be Billie Eilish. It could be anyone that stands out to you that you think, you know what, I think I'd like to work with that person. Yeah, you know, to be honest with you, there's a few. But with the type of music I'm doing, I'm trying to collaborate with mostly like English, you know, grime kind of artists. That's what I like.
Not on the negative side.
No.
But you know what I'm saying? That's why I've done something with Nafe Smalls.
Okay.
So
something different.
Yeah, if I could get to do something like with Chipmunk, you know, different artists that. Yeah, that's really what I want to do now. That's what I want to execute. You know what I mean? But if you're talking like Jamaican artists or anything like that, I'd love to do a collab with Massacre.
Oh, that would be good.
I like Massacre. I think he's talented.
Very, very.
I love his style. Yeah. He's definitely got something there. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to anybody that's trying to get... You talk about how to get into the acting industry, but what advice would you give to anyone that wants to get into the music industry?
It starts from home. You can't, like I said, you can't depend on anyone, you know, but yourself. If you can get a good, close team together, it's a blessing for you, you know, people who believe in you, like 3 or 4 people that believe in you, because you can't do it by yourself. You know what I mean? You have to have a team with you. You know what I mean? And you have to just believe in yourself, because not everyone's going to believe in you. And, you know, persist on through. And, you know, like, try your best to get as much links as you can.
Yeah.
You know, on the socials, push through. And, hopefully, doors open. You know what I mean? Yeah. You just have to be strong, man.
Keep knocking
Stay faithful.
Till you get a yes.
Yeah, stay faithful. And most of all, you have to just pray to the Almighty, you know, because He's going to open the doors. That's what I believe. You get me? After you shall be given. You know what I mean? Having a talent is one thing, but to reach it is another.
Yeah, definitely. Stay persistent.
I can't remember if you asked you this. If before the change, was you in any other films before this?
No, the change is what started
the journey
acting,
started from there.
My acting career.
But you spoke about the silent movie that you did.
Yeah.
That's really hard to do. So that must mean you're a good actor, because to be able to portray everything, that your emotions without actually speaking,
and you're silent,
show it on your face. Because I remember that Laura and Hardy, you know, they were famous for that, and they were
very
able
expressional
to tell a story without words, which I think is extremely difficult. So well done, hats off to you.
Thank you so much.
That's not easy.
Yeah, it was hard. I'm going to be honest. It was hard, but you know, I pushed on through, and I'm not going to lie. I've got a lot of good results from it. You know what I mean? People interested, people reaching out to me, telling me I've done well. A lot of people saw it on BBC 3. You know what I mean? In prison, people saw it. You know what I mean? So, it was a blessing to do it. And I think I captured it well. You know what I mean? Yeah, I told the story through the acting.
back to the movie, The Change. How long did it take for you to film the whole movie? How long? Because I know it takes quite a long process to film a movie from beginning
Well,
to
you
end.
were saying something about 10 years.
The Avatar,
Why?
Yeah.
I put it this way, it was long. It was
A long time coming, yeah.
People were frustrated, the actors were frustrated, but why? I had to change my number one of the times. It just got too much.
Too much pressure.
Yeah.
So have the actors seen the movie yet, or they wait until the premiere?
They haven't seen, well, a few of them have seen it.
Okay.
But yeah, some of them just want to see it on the big screen.
No, yeah.
So just leave it
Such
like
an
that,
achievement,
you know what I mean?
man.
Yeah, it's a blessing. Definitely a blessing.
Especially when
you
it's people from your ends and it's people that, you know what I mean, that are like, not to be- but coming from nothing and building themselves up. It's nice to see, you know what I mean, at the end,
And
the
taking
success.
people with them as
And
well.
taking people
you know?
with them.
And that's
giving
my
people
wish.
opportunity.
It's not just about me. I'm hoping that you know, like most of the cast, you know what I mean, get a look in. You know what I'm saying? And opportunities open for them because they all done well. You know what I mean?
The little young lady, I'm really bad with names, from the film with Ashley, the one that Top Boy.
Okay.
And she just won an award.
Yeah. She's
know.
done well.
She really has. It's really bad that I can't remember her name. I can see her face, but I can't remember her name. Her name was Jack in the show.
Yeah, Jack
That's
in the
really
show.
bad.
Yeah. I
Everyone
forgot her
knows who
name
I'm
as
talking
well, but
about.
she's done well.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's
And
good.
she's very humble and subtle as well. I like that about her.
Definitely.
Yeah, she's very humble. You know.
I didn't even know that she wasn't a lesbian. She played the character so well. Like,
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, she's got a boyfriend. She goes like one of the guys that was in the movie.
Yeah.
You've done your homework, innit?
You know me, yeah.
I think he was in Blue Story, that one there.
Oh, I remember he
Yeah, he
died
was, innit,
quite. Did
right?
he die in the film?
Yeah,
he
he
died
was.
quite early. Yeah.
He was in Blue Story.
Nice.
I never watched it, boy. I'm just there watching you.
He's quite good himself. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's good. Yeah, just needs more opportunities, you know. Yeah.
Okay. All right, now, so we're going to finish off with...
Alright, we're just going to thank you for coming into the studio today. It was a pleasure having you in, telling us a bit about your movie, about your acting and your music career. And we just want to thank the listeners for staying, tuning in with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for the feedback.
And the questions. Is there anything that you'd like to share before we go off? Do you want to share your Instagrams again, just so that the people know?
Okay, yes.
I know it's on the screen.
It's
but
written up as well,
feel
but please, if
free,
you say it
yeah.
as well.
Okay, yes. My Insta and TikTok is Can I Brinks, and it's spelled CANIBRINKS. You know what I mean? So you could catch me on all of the socials. Can
How
I
did you
Brinks?
get your name, Can I Brinks? Could you just tell us the history of that before you go?
Yeah.
Can I drink?
Yeah, Can I Brinks? Yeah. That I got that name in Jamaica. Funny enough.
Jesus,
Because-
Jamaicans love changing
Yeah.
up the name.
You know, nickname
If
for
you know it,
everything.
my auntie, her name is Angela.
Mm-hmm.
I found out at her wedding when I was 20 that her name's actually Catherine. So that's just to show you how
nicknames,
Jamaican-
yeah.
They don't
Completely
play
different.
about with that.
Yeah, and that's Angela and Catherine are two different.
Completely different. How does that work?
Yeah.
And it was funny because Baby Sham, he was kind of running the streets at that particular time, and because they said I had a deep kind of voice,
Yeah.
they wanted me to stay out in Jamaica because they would say, you know, if you stay out here, you definitely will make it.
Yeah.
But obviously, from coming from England, I couldn't afford to do that.
Yeah.
But while I was out there, they said, you know what, Baby Sham, you have a voice like Baby Sham, or I'll call you Can I? And then,
And it just stuck.
yeah, but
I like
obviously
that,
I
it's got a
didn't
ring
use
to
the
it.
name for long.
Yeah.
Because when I first came out with the music, I came back as Abraham,
Okay.
my biblical name.
Yeah.
And, you know, I had a couple of righteous songs and, you know, and then obviously I revamped and said, all right, then you know what, I'm going to come up with Can I Brinks now? And
Change
the
up the
Brinks
flow.
got added to it. And there it goes, you know, for real.
Bless.
Yes.
But before we let you go, we're actually going to play one of your songs that is called Peer Pressure. So
3UpBeats.
Free
Yeah,
Up Beats,
big
Free Up Beats.
Shem.
Big up Free Up Beats.
Yeah, much
Don't
more
forget
greatness to
Ayesix.
come, you know, people tune in. Blessings.
Take a listen, people.
The rich can seem so far away. We know there shall be brighter days. We know it's rough in the Gideon, hard in the Gideon. I guess everybody know. Everybody want the millions and search for the billions. But I know so we go. You've got to work hard in life. Like river you free flow. You've got to prepare in life. I just so we grow. Me not say enough is strive to be rich, but richness can't bring no happiness. And nothing we want to achieve in our life, but we just not kill no man for it. Bad mind no day in everything no way. Grudgeful the day in a waiting, no way. Love we are preach on the entire day. Love we are preach to the world always. Peer pressure, the feelings is peer pressure. Warring, peer pressure. Girlfriend agreed, baby need food for eat. Peer pressure, the feelings is peer pressure. Warring, peer pressure. Girlfriend agreed, baby need food for eat. Give thanks for everything where you have. Life so great that make the body make you sad. And the righteous way, the whole of it trod. Look how many people end up in a body bag. The world has gone crazy now. Look like everybody mad. Girl I get raped, man I get robbed. Picnic I'm missing the ends are red flag. Peer pressure, the feelings is peer pressure. Warring, peer pressure. Girlfriend agreed, baby need food for eat. Peer pressure, the feelings is peer pressure. Warring, peer pressure. Girlfriend agreed, baby need food for eat. Prepare yourself in life, no make them drain your energy. We need to hold the mates, it's time for us to live the dream. Persistence are everything. Yeah, 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 yeah. Motivation are everything. Yeah, 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 yeah. Peer pressure, the feelings is peer pressure. Warring, peer pressure. Girlfriend agreed, baby need food for eat. Peer pressure, the feelings is peer pressure. Warring, peer pressure. Girlfriend agreed, baby need food for eat. We know it's rough in the Gideon, hard in the Gideon. I guess everybody know. Everybody want the millions, I search for the billions. But I know so we go. You've got to work hard in life, like river if you flow. You've got to prepare in life, I just so we grow. Peer pressure, the feelings is peer pressure. Warring, peer pressure. Girlfriend agreed, baby need food for eat. Peer pressure, the feelings is peer pressure. Warring, peer pressure. Girlfriend agreed, baby need food for eat. Peer pressure, the feelings.
3UpBeats production.
The rich can seem so far away. We know there shall be brighter days. We know it's rough in the Gideon, hard in the Gideon. I guess everybody know. Everybody want the millions, I search for the billions. But I know so we go. You've got to work hard in life, like river you free flow. You've got to prepare in life, I just so we grow. Me not say enough is strive to be rich, but richness can't bring no happiness. And nothing we want to achieve in our life, but we just not kill no man for it. Bad mind no day in everything, no way. Grudgeful no day in everything, no way. Love we are preach on the entire day. Love we are preach to the world always. Peer pressure, the feelings is peer pressure. Warring, peer pressure. Girlfriend agreed, baby need food for eat. Peer pressure, the feelings is peer pressure. Warring, peer pressure. Girlfriend agreed, baby need food for eat. Give thanks for everything where you have. Life so great that make the body make you sad. And the righteous way, the whole of it is God. Look how many people end up in the body